Hey there, Libra. Welcome to your reading for the week of December 14th. This week, we're just going to jump right in here and get started with your reading. Of course, if you want to get more details on this week, make sure to check out your sun, moon, and rising signs on the channel. But Libra, let's see here. Definitely a lot of positive attention coming in for you. You have the sun and the star, which is amazing for you here, Libra. I definitely like to see that. When these two cards come up together, it can represent fame and fortune. So definitely could be a lot of success coming in for you, Libra. And also, on top of that, if you are working in any fields that require attention or require you to get attention, I always like to see that as well. But Libra, let's see. Your overall energy is the yin energy. I'm laughing because Gemini had the yang energy, and so I feel for some of you, this could be a more withdrawn week, or you're maybe more focused on things in the background with this energy as well. It could also just say that if you need time for a rest, or if you need to take a break, or if you need to just take some time for yourself this week doing anything, then I would definitely do that. We're going to take a look here at your current energies, and then we're going to clarify at the end, by the way, with the baby tarot to get more detail on what's going on for you this week here, Libra. But you start off with the Seven of Cups here, so I feel for a lot of you that this could represent being spoiled for choice, or you could have a lot of options. These options could be keeping you a little stuck here. I wouldn't really worry about that with the Eight of Swords, but we're going to talk about that now. You have the Eight of Swords, the Sun, and the Queen of Wands. Freedom. I feel like something is setting you free. Eight of Swords, of course, is self-imposed restriction, but it's like you go from Eight of Swords to the Sun. You know, the Sun is like this baby on this horse, and the baby is naked. It's meant to represent freedom, being set free, reasons to celebrate, all sorts of stuff. So I feel like there's just you stepping into freedom at this time. And you even have the Queen of Wands here, being very bold, being very assertive, standing out. This is a card of kind of needing to go for something you want. You do get this card quite a bit. I would definitely say if you're hoping for like positive changes in work or business or anything like that, the Queen of Wands does ask you to stand out. Sun and the Star. You know, this energy really asks you to be bold, be assertive, to go for things that you desire, to really charge forward towards success, you know, all that other stuff, Libra. So I do feel like it's time for you to be like aggressive, assertive, to really go for something you want here with this Queen of Wands energy. Next, you have the Rabbit. The Rabbit is a card of things improving by leaps and bounds. It can be a card of being frozen with fear in certain ways. I feel like you're coming out of fear. So again, it's also a card of major improvements and fertility. And the reason I'm saying this is because of the Death card here, which we'll be talking about in just a minute. But I do feel for a lot of you, you're kind of like going to be seeing very rapid progress. The other thing is that you have the Seven of Pentacles with the Six of Pentacles, going 7 to the 6. So in this row here, we have the Seven of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, the Death card. The Seven of Pentacles is like, you know, something that you have already grown. He has already grown these pentacles that are on this card. Six of Pentacles is a card of planting seeds. And not only that, the Seven of Pentacles is a card of a change in direction. He's kind of like looking at the things that he has grown in his life, and he is saying like, is it worth it? And you know, that's a question that always comes up for me with the Seven of Pentacles. It's kind of like saying, in any situation in your life, is it worth it? You go from the Eight of Swords to the Seven of Pentacles here to the Page of Cups. For some of you, it could be love. You could be in a love situation, and that Seven of Pentacles is saying, you know, is it worth being in that situation, or would it make more sense to let go to the Six of Pentacles, where maybe you start planting seeds, you start looking for something new, you start looking for something different, and then the Death card. The Death card can kind of represent fears, because the two pillars from the moon are coming up back here on this card, Libra, and between those two pillars, the Sun right here is coming up between those two pillars. So it can say that you're kind of leaving this period of fear, like I was saying with that Rabbit card, and you are moving towards major happiness. So I definitely feel there's like a lot of happiness coming in for you here, Libra. Definitely some like wishes or wish fulfillment coming in for you as well. I feel like the color red is going to be very important for you. You have this like red color on the Eight of Swords. And it looks very similar to this flag, or this banner that this baby has on this horse on the Sun card. And you also have red, kind of like showing up here in a big way. So that might be important for you. You have red on this rabbit card. I would definitely, I feel two ways about this. Number one, I feel like it could be saying pay attention to the warning signs. So if you're dealing with anything challenging in your life, it might be a good week for you to pay attention to the warning signs. I also feel like this is saying that it's almost like one of those weeks where being more patient, not making any movements at all would be a better thing for you to do. This rabbit card can, again, represent being frozen, but it can say maybe that's a good survival strategy. You know, it's like if a rabbit freezes, and a predator can't see it, then it stays alive, right? And you have that yin energy as well as your overall energy. So I do feel like timing is going to be very important for you this week, knowing when to act, knowing when to be bold, assertive, and very kind of forward, and then also knowing when to put up your boundaries with this Nine of Wands. I mean, this could be a major lesson that you've been learning. Six of Pentacles is your center card here. So I feel like in love, for example, one of the major lessons you've been learning is like how much can you give in the relationship and how much can you take. Maybe you've been learning that if you give too much, people run away. But maybe if you have also learned if you don't give enough, then people also run away. And so I feel like you're kind of learning that give and take. This doesn't have to be you, by the way. You could be just experiencing this with the people that you're dealing with. Like you could be experiencing people who can't give enough. And then you could be experiencing people who give too much. And like, I feel like there's just this like balance that's going on here. And I feel like you're trying to create that balance. And again, we're going to clarify this at the end. Next, you have the Star card. So definitely a lot of happiness coming in for you. The Star comes after the Tower. And I do like that's popping into my head, that message. So I feel like for some of you, resting, relaxing, recovering, taking time for yourself will be a very important thing for you to do this week with the Star card. Again, yin energy. This is like an energy of resting, relaxing, taking time for yourself. You have the Page of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Nine of Wands showing up here. So again, I feel like this is like a choice for some of you. New love coming in. I feel like you have a choice between the Five of Wands and the Nine of Wands. I feel like you have a choice to, just jump right into the relationship. Maybe that'll experience some conflict. Or you have the choice to set healthy boundaries with the Nine of Wands, and that could also allow love into your life. For others, I do feel like this could be an offer that's coming in for you here. Five of Wands says that this could look like a major adventure, or it could look like something that requires a lot of work. Page of Cups is kind of like your imagination. He is imagining, we could say he's imagining this fish that's in this cup right here. And that kind of represents, an opportunity, or could represent like a job opportunity or a business opportunity. And then we have the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is like, what if? Like, what if all this stuff happens if I accept this opportunity in my life? The Nine of Wands kind of really says you need to experiment with this. So if you're getting like a job, business opportunity, it could be one of those things where you just say to yourself, you know what? I'm going to look at this opportunity as an opportunity. I'm just going to look at it as, and I'm not going to put any, of my own expectations upon it. And that's what's popping into my head. So if you have any like random opportunities that pop up where it's kind of like an adventure, I feel like this is saying, just look at it as something that's just kind of been maybe put in your lap. I almost get that feeling like something falls into your lap here, Libra. And I feel like it could be something that has a lot of future potential. But let's clarify and see what is going on for you here, Libra, with this energy. And Libra, that was a terrible, terrible shuffle. So I apologize, but let's shuffle that again here, Libra. And Libra. Between the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles here, you have the Two of Swords. Yeah, choice to be made here. Like I said, to probably keep on growing where you've been growing with that Seven of Pentacles, or to move on to a new location, to move towards something new, basically. Between the Sun and the Six of Pentacles, you have the Ten of Swords here. The Ten of Swords kind of says something is dead, done, over with. For some of you, with the Sun and the Six of Pentacles there, it could just say that maybe some of you, there was something that once made you very happy, and the Ten of Swords just says maybe the relationship is dead, done, over with. This comes up a lot after breakups, like this type of thing here, where there's a really good card, a kind of good card, and then it's clarified by something challenging. like the Ten of Swords. So, you know, I feel like that just is what that's saying. Between the Queen of Wands here and the Death card, you have the Page of Pentacles, new love coming in for you here. So again, I feel like there's a lot of reasons to be happy. Like I said, the Tower thing was jumping out to me with the Star. So there's no doubt about it. This is your past position here, Libra, and there's no doubt about it. I feel like you could have been experiencing some Tower moments or some challenges. Between the Seven of Pentacles and the Page of Cups, you have the Seven of Cups here. Do you have it twice? No. Oh yeah, you do. Gemini also had it twice. Again, if you are Sun, Moon, or Rising Gemini, or if you have a lot of Gemini in your chart, I would definitely go watch the Gemini reading. It's very similar with the 2 sevens here and some of the other stuff as well. But I feel like you're spoiled for choice at this time. Seven of Cups really just says you need to pick a path. You need to pick a direction and go in that direction. You'll be successful. This could also, remember what I was saying about your imagination. Seven of Cups is the card of imagination, Libra. Between the Seven of Pentacles and the Five of Wands, yeah, the Empress, I definitely feel like going on some sort of venture will lead to a ton of success for you here. I mean, to me, like, I feel like I'm cheating in so many ways, Libra, because as I've said before, I mean, with the astrology is all about going to new lands, Two of Swords right here. The astrology is all about doing things we've never done before or experiencing things that we've never done before. There's like a lot of reasons to be miserable, as I've said before, you know, in the astrology. But the astrology is like saying, like, okay, like, yeah, there's like a bunch of crappy situations going on in the world right now, but it's like, what gold can you find in these crappy situations? You know, it's like, is there something that could be amazing that could come out of this? Is there you know, a lot of wealth, or is there a lot of success or happiness that you can find? But it's like you have to be willing to go to the other side, is what the Two of Swords kind of says. Between the Death card and the Nine of Wands, you have the Page of Swords here. Yeah, you have to be willing to experiment in your life at this time. The Nine of Wands to me is my card of throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks. The Page of Swords, curiosity. I really do, I mean, like I said, I've said this a million times. I feel like the people who are willing to be curious at this time are going to come out of this time, probably like after 2025, very successful, whatever that means for you. It doesn't have to be money. That could be, you know, relationships. That could be happiness. That could be abundance in other forms, whatever. So I feel like there's a lot of happiness and success, but you have to be willing to experiment, try new things, and, you know, and also I feel like the other thing that people need to realize is it's like, if there are endings, these are not complete endings. And that does not mean you're going back to the past. What that means is if you're ending something and starting something new, you're starting from a place of new perspective. You have gained a new perspective when you end something, especially right now with the astrology as it is. I mean, to me, this is always true in life. It's like we end one thing, we start something new. It's like we're not starting over. We're starting from a new perspective. We have learned quite a bit through the process, but I feel like it's more true now. It's like there's definitely like kind of more you know, energy in the direction of starting new things. Top row here, Ten of Cups, fortune after difficulty. So like a lot of happiness coming in for you, Libra. Definitely really good for love. To me, the Ten of Cups is a card of dating. You know, to me, it's a card of happy home, happy family. And even if we go this way, Page of Pentacles, Empress, Ten of Cups. It's like, you know, starting something new in love will lead to the Ten of Cups. Middle row here, you have the Knight of Wands. Definitely an adventure that you're going on. Coming up next, that Five of Wands. Knight of Wands is a card of being spontaneous, kind of like going for something, just trying something, like I said, which I feel is a major message for you. I feel like that's where all your success is going to come in this week, Libra. Definitely a lot of abundance coming in for you as well. So I like to see that. Bottom row, Three of Cups, major celebration coming in for you here, Libra. So I feel there's like a lot of happiness and success coming in for you. Probably not this week. I don't think it's a bad week by any means. I just feel like this is more future things that you're working towards. Yeah, Six of Swords, moving on to calmer shores. So definitely some moving forward energy. Ace of Cups, new love offer coming in for you. And the Wheel of Fortune, your destiny. So I feel in a lot of ways, this is your destiny here. You have the Star. The Star can also be kind of like a card of fate, a card of your destiny in a lot of ways. I do feel there's like a need to have faith because, you know, again, there's like so many things here that are unknown. Seven of Cups twice is, you know, a lot of mystery. It's a lot of not being sure what's on the other side. Ten of Swords represents, you know, here's the thing with Ten of Swords in your reading is like I was saying, I feel like you're not starting over. You're starting from a new place, but the Ten of Swords definitely feels like the end. You know, this guy, he is laying here and he has 10 swords in his back. It's a card of overkill. It's a card that says something is definitely dead, done, and over with in your life. But the problem with it is that the Ten of Swords represents rock bottom, but feeling like there's no way up. He's still laying here. He's still dead. You know, he doesn't realize that he is dead. He doesn't realize that he's dead. He doesn't realize that he needs to go through the death transformation. He doesn't realize that he needs to start something new. He feels like it's over. So for some of you, I do get like a little, like I'm not going to sugarcoat this. I do get like a little bit of a hopeless feeling. Some of you could be feeling hopeless in love, in business, and work, but I feel like it's not the end. I feel like experimentation is the answer with the Nine of Wands. I always talk about this. There's this certain thing that happens where maybe you have lost too many times, right, with this Ten of Swords. But sometimes I feel when we get to this place of the Ten of Swords, we're kind of just, we throw caution to the wind, right? We're just kind of like, you know what, F it. I'm just going to do whatever I want to do. I'm just going to have my own experiences, or I'm just going to try another business and another one and another one. I'm just not going to give up. I almost feel that for you here. You know, I call it pissed off for greatness, right? You know, to me, we get to a point where we're just like, F it. I don't care what happens. I'm just going to do this for fun. It's like when we have that release, that's where the, you know, true success comes in. And that's what I feel for you here. Love it. So thank you for watching, Libra. Make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed. And also make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising sign for more information this week. But this looks really good. So I like the direction that it's going in. So thank you for watching and enjoy your week.